So yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
every day, like routine,
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like manifest like how my day is gonna be. I'm like, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be positive. It's gonna be successful.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna make content. We're gonna keep on going to the 90-day challenge, and I manifest that every single night.
Okay.
Every single night, I manifest it the next day. Close my eyes. I don't say it, I just think it. And sometimes I say it because that's what manifesting is, and it's like putting your intentions towards something that it's gonna hoping it will happen. And in the end, based off luck, it happens. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Do you believe in manifestation or no?
I do. I think it's a funny word that some people think it's kind of hippie or like crystals or like woo woo.
Yeah.
For me, it means like obsessing, like
Obsessing.
like not thinking about it not working. Like sometimes you'll say, no, don't say that, or that's negative, and I'm like, oh, that's right, it is. Because, and I do agree, like you have to be so sold on your ideas, on your vision.
Mm-hmm.
Sell, you talk about how everything's a commission, or you learn that even we're selling ourselves. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's, can you sell yourself? If you can sell yourself, you can sell anything.
But yeah, everything. I agree. Everything's like that. But there's no but. The manifestation, the public can display, it's like of emotion and feeling. But when it comes to sales, you kind of like use that emotion or feeling to pursue them in that sale to make a deal.
Yeah.
But manifestation is you saying it, so it will happen.
Oh, you say it.
Yeah, you
I
just
write down
say
my
it.
goals every day. I used to do it twice a day. Now I'm doing it once a day. I
Yeah.
write the same 4 goals every day,
Mm-hmm.
4 to 6, and that's a type of manifestation.
So it's like a discipline. It's like theoretically like telling yourself it's gonna happen until you make it happen.
Yeah. I even write it in the present tense, like I am this, I am that.
Hmm. Honestly, I think it works. I think it's a very positive thing. It can be very negative too if you say really bad luck to
Look,
yourself. You know what I
look.
mean?
On some level, look. Let's just say you were to say, I'm going to be a brain surgeon, right? Let's say you were to tell me that, or I'm a brain surgeon, whatever you want to say. You have to understand that we get along. Do we get along?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do, right? Even though that we get along, if you were to tell me, Jacob, I'm going to be a brain surgeon, part of me is still going to be like, well, let's look. Tell me. I know you don't want to be a brain surgeon. That's why I picked that one. Okay, so it's just an example.
Yeah.
So tell me that you want to be a brain surgeon or that you are one.
I want to be a brain surgeon.
Okay, cool. So because we get along and I have good vibes towards you, I want you to do that. I want you to be happy and achieve your vision.
Yeah.
That said, there's some people that I'm going to tell my goals to. If I were, I don't speak about my goals, like the technical ones or the specific ones, because it's natural, I think, for people to, if I say my goal and it's a great goal, some people could be like, yeah, well, I don't want him to achieve that, or why should he achieve that? It's because there's a competitive element to our existence. And I understand that. And so that's why it's so important that I'm fully sold on it myself, because no one else is gonna be in that vibration with me. Like say that book Winning, you get through it this week. We talk about that.
Yeah.
It's almost like, can you hit a certain vibration so we can achieve like the next level in the 90-day challenge, right? Can you go into a deeper, you use the word vortex this morning, can you get into a deeper vortex within, right? Like, watch. Over here on this side of the desk
Mm-hmm.
is Jacob, right? There's a part in my mind that not even you, that we get along, I can trust you to enter, right? Nobody. My mom, I have to question everybody. There's a place within me. From that place, that's where I think manifestation comes from. And the more energy that you cultivate in that center, in that vortex, in that inner world, the more that it starts coming out in the outer world, because it starts becoming so real inner that
You make it happen.
the vibrations out here start happening, and then you take action, and the action plus vibration, it starts compounding, right? Like day one, did you think that we were going to be talking about manifestation and obsession and that dark place that we don't share with others? No, we didn't think that.
That dark place.
The dark place is just, it's that place where like,
What place? Like,
okay, like what it is for me, like,
I know I have one, but I think it's very locked up.
yeah,
It's very locked up.
it's usually the stuff that hurt you so bad.
Yeah.
Like the stuff with
It's
my
pain.
dad.
It's
Yeah, the stuff
pain.
with my dad is so painful
Yeah.
that
But you use that pain, no?
yeah,
You use that
because
pain for
because when I see like the world doubts me, I see like, okay, so that's it. That was it. That was the pain.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. That's the world's blow. They doubt you. You done? Are you done? Like that's you gotta have that attitude. Like, so you're done?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So let's carry on. So that. But without that inner place inside you, that you control, that you manifest, that you're in control of the energy within, the dialogue, the scripts, everything. If you're not in control of that, someone doubts you. Now you're gonna break a little easier because your now inner world is a little bit attacked. There.
Yeah, I get you. And like Danny said earlier, like if people can't have control of that anger, that pain, that emotion, then they're not that emotionally intelligent and they explode. So because like it gets out of hand, or it becomes the other way where it becomes so negative that they become sociopaths and like psychopaths. You know what I mean? They use that anger.
Yeah. In other words, some people go around killing people.
Yeah.
Or like shooting up people because they can't deal with their demons.
Yeah.
They became too powerful.
So if we use those demons for motivation, for enlightenment, for
like this morning's cardio, I was listening to Mr. Superstar by Marilyn Manson, and my heart rate.
That's why you running.
Yeah, I was going uphill, and
you're running.
That's my new cardio, is running uphill, and I got the technique down. Yeah. And how I got there was through dark emotions. See, that's what I mean by rage and the darkness, and
yeah,
like, so Mr. Marilyn Manson's like, hey, Mr. Big Rock Star, I wanna kill you. And so then I'm enjoying my life. My heart rate's elevated. My dopamine levels are high.
Yeah.
And I'm being told like something negative. So I'm taking that negative energy, and in a way it's like the mirror of the world's negative energy to me, and I'm enjoying it. So I'm taking it as fuel and saying, I'm transmuting negative energy to serve me. It's now my servant. And so that moment right there, that is power. Because it's very special. It's an artistic collision of like intelligence, art, philosophy, and it's merging, and my neurons are firing in such a unique way that my muscles are now engaged, and it's propelling me to, you saw me, right, in a state of bliss when I was finished. I didn't know you were there. That is an example of power. If I could bottle that, well, I'll be very wealthy, because that's nectar. That's the nectar of power.
Love that.
Mm-hmm.
Nectar of power.
The nectar of power. What's your thoughts on that?
It's honestly so many steps, but it all makes sense. you
Right.
know? It all makes sense. It's like one big action and little actions in those actions. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It gives you access to yourself.
Yeah, of course.
And once you have access to yourself, you now can be a weapon.
Yeah.
A controlled chaos.
Okay.
So now chaos is outside you, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you're chaos under control. The chaos outside you is not under control. You are in control and you're chaos. So you become a problem to chaos.
Love that.
Yeah. That's the best state to be in.
It's the only state.
Yeah.
to be in.
Not everybody knows it exists. Some people would think I'm crazy right now.
No, it makes perfect sense.
That's why the meditation, that's why the writing to enter. And the more you can cultivate that, the quicker you get to these states, quicker and quicker and quicker and quicker, you start to separate your psychology from others around you, because they're not going to want to go there. They might lose friends. I'm willing to lose a friend. They
Friends,
might, you can,
family,
judgment, insecurities,
everything.
and so, and the part where Marilyn Manson's like, I wish I was dead. He's like, I wish I was dead. That to me, I'm taking that same energy and be like, I want the part of me that to die that no longer serves me. So when he says that, I'm like, I wish I was dead. And so it's allowing. So to me, to Jacob,
Jacob,
that's high level coaching. Because now, do you see how someone can say, if you saw me, right, wasn't I excelling beyond normal, right?
Yeah, you're running.
Yeah, and that's what I mean, that people are going to want that state, but that's a psychological state. The psychology, the carbohydrates, the sleep, everything is now working together. Psychology, art, it's now working together like a cocktail to produce a high level of performance. And that's why you saw me in a state of bliss, where I'm like, because I'm allowing the process to consume me. Do you see now why I do like grunts and stuff like it? Because it's not, I'm rapping, I'm doing a rap. It's like, I let it consume me.
Become one.
Yeah, like I don't want to have a life without this. You know?
Yeah.
And then you when you see professionals or professional bodybuilders, they know that state exists. It's just like, who knows that state exists and who doesn't.
Yeah.
Anyways, do you want to talk about manifestation in the last few minutes?
I think you said it all, honestly.
I don't know if I did, honestly. I think you could add something.
No. You said it all. I mean, that's the main point of it. It's creating this vortex within yourself, like this picture, this art that we were talking about earlier. So if you manifest it, keep saying it, you make it happen. So
and
that's discipline.
It's trusting and then because it can be scary, because now watch.
It's trusting yourself.
Well, no, it's trusting yourself so much.
Period. You have to trust your words.
Yeah, and your belief, and the path, and the path inward, and then
target.
Yes, and you have, because then now you go, and we're not joking, because watch, I wrote my goals down. I've been writing down for years, so that means I'm actually manifesting. And now on some level, I'm going, I wish I was dead. So someone goes, well, that's manifesting. It's just like, how deep into the neurological process are you that you can allow that depth to occur in that psychology and that. And is that what you wrote at home counter to this? Because if this is countering to that, isn't the energy sort of balancing out? And then the writing the goals, and then someone can say, Jacob, you're crazy. It's like, I'm not crazy. It's a higher level thinking. It's higher level thinking. Like, and if someone's, oh, I don't want to talk about this. Okay, well, what do you want to talk about? I want to talk about burning fat. I say, okay, well, have you had your vegetables then? It's just the depth. As to the intensity.
See how far they go.
Yeah, it's the intensity. Like, how deep do you want to go into the conversation? Yeah. Where it's like, how about this? In order to eat more vegetables, you might need to go to a place so dark within you that you like pain.
Pain's good.
Yeah, because, the vegetables, I don't like them. It's like, well, then eat them and don't like them then. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so it's, oh, I don't like that. It's like, well, then you're weak. Then you're weak, and go ahead and eat the donut you like. Yeah, and I'm fat. Okay. So that how you want? Do you want to leave it like that? Does that make sense? Where it's like, where it's like, there has to be a moment. There is a moment eventually where to get results, you must do whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
Yeah.
Sweat, blood, tears.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
And that's winning, and that's the process. And if somebody doesn't want to talk about that, it's like, well, you can't handle the conversation of winning, dude.
Yeah.
Sorry. Well, I'm mad. It's not. I didn't create the law, dude. It's not like I go through these processes because it's like, it's fucking fun. Like it's not that.
Yeah.
It's that you like once you go through so many losses, you just realize like it's a cold world sometimes. Like yeah. So what are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? Well, it's just cold. The question was, what are you gonna do about it? That still needs to be answered.
And I'm Nicole.
I'm Jacob. I've enjoyed this one.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
You gonna shut it off for me?
Yeah.
You want me to shut it off?
No, you're gonna go. I already know you're gonna win.